I have 5 apps open right now, and I still don't know what I'm supposed to do today. Notion's open, so's my calendar. There's a client text I never answered. Half my to-do list lives in Apple Notes. The other half just lives in my head. Every single morning, before I do one real minute of work, I burn 15-20 minutes just checking apps, trying to figure out what today even looks like. And even with all that checking, something still slips. A meeting I didn't prep for. A deadline that quietly came and went. Sound familiar? If you're a freelancer, a creator, or running a small team, I'd bet you're living some version of this. 5 or 6 tools and not one of them talks to the other. But here's the real problem. The apps aren't bad. Notion's great. Calendar's great. The problem is me. I'm the glue. I'm copying tasks from emails. Remembering which Slack message means I need to block time tomorrow. I'm doing automation's job manually every single day. That adds up to hours every week, just managing the managing. So I went looking for something that could replace the pile, not add to it. And what I found genuinely changed how I work. It's called Routine, specifically its brand new AI layer. Routine AI, this isn't Bolt AI onto an app. This thing actually runs your entire workflow for you. Let me show you exactly how. So before we get to the AI part, let's talk about what Routine actually is at its core. It's one workspace that holds your tasks, your notes, your calendar, your contacts, but also your projects, your candidates if you're hiring, your customers if you're running a business. Basically, whatever you need to track in your life or your work, it lives here. It works the same whether you're using it solo, as an individual managing your own life, or as a team collaborating together. The whole point is, you stop switching between 5 tools that don't talk to each other, and you start working from one place. Now here's where it gets interesting. Routine AI sits on top of all of this. It doesn't just let you chat about your stuff. It can actually operate it, automate it, and even bring in specialized agents to help run parts of your life. Let's break down all 4 pieces. The first thing you get is the assistant, and you just talk to it like a person. No menus to dig through, no filters to set up. I can literally type, "What do I have on my plate today?" And it pulls together every task and every meeting I have instantly. What's cool is Routine already has access to your integrations automatically, so it's not guessing. It actually knows what's on your calendar, what's in your inbox, what's pending. And it's not just read-only. I can say, block 2 hours tomorrow morning for this project, and it goes straight into my calendar. No app switching. You can even ask it to research something on the web for you, right inside the same chat. Need to find a vendor, look up a fact, draft something based on current information. It just does it. This alone replaced like 3 separate habits I had: checking my calendar, checking my tasks, and opening a new tab to Google something. Now this next part is honestly my favorite feature in the whole product: AI agents. So beyond the general assistant, you can add specialized agents to your organization, whether that's your personal life or your actual team. Think of these as AI that's an expert in one specific domain. There's one for sales, one for marketing, one that acts like an executive assistant. You literally just click add and it joins your team. You can pin them to your sidebar so they're always one click away, and from there you chat with them exactly like you would the main assistant, except they're specialized. So if I'm talking to my social media agent, it already thinks in terms of posts, platforms, content calendars, but here's the part that really sold me. You can configure how they behave. There's a settings panel where you literally write instructions for how this agent should act. For example, I told mine, if I'm ever running late to a meeting or a meeting needs to be canceled, just send an email to let everyone know. Use Gmail for it. And from that point on, it just does that. Watch this. That email went out without me writing a single word. And notice, I told it specifically to use Gmail, but if you don't specify an integration, it'll actually figure out the right one on its own. And Routine's adding new integrations basically every week. So this list keeps growing. One more thing. You can link a reference document to an agent. So say you have a doc with all your meeting preferences or your brand voice guidelines. You link that, and every agent that needs that context can read it and follow it automatically. Okay, now the real magic's automations. Automations let you set up entire workflows that run without you lifting a finger. And there are 2 ways they run. Manually, whenever you trigger them, or automatically on a schedule. Like every morning at 8 a.m., prepare my agenda for the day, or every evening, summarize all my meetings from tomorrow. But the part that really impressed me is they can also trigger off events, some stuff happening either inside Routine or in any service you've connected. A few real examples. A new calendar event gets added with a physical location. It automatically calculates and adds travel time. A new email comes into Gmail. It categorizes it or even drafts a reply for you. Now the feature that ties everything together for actual daily use. Voice capture on mobile. This is what makes Routine genuinely usable in real life, not just at your desk. You're walking down the street, you're on the subway, an idea pops into your head. You just talk to it. Let's say I record this. I'm running late to my meeting, let them know. Remind me to call my lawyer tomorrow. I have an idea for a new blog post in the future of AI native operating systems. Look at what just happened. 3 completely different actions from one voice note. A task got created automatically for tomorrow, so I remember to call my lawyer. An email went out to my meeting participants because I'd configured that behavior earlier. And a blog idea got logged into my content database, which, remember, is going to get auto-written by my agent thanks to that automation we just saw. That's the entire point of Routine AI. You say what you need once and the system figures out the rest. Now your you're probably wondering, okay, what does this actually cost? And honestly, it's pretty generous across the board. Free forever. This is great for students and hobbyists just getting into productivity. You get tasks, calendars, notes, contacts, custom databases, unlimited integrations, the AI assistant voice commands, collaboration, offline mode, and 100 AI credits. Professional at $10 a month. Cancel anytime. This is the productivity layer for executives, freelancers, and managers. Everything in free, plus AI meeting notes, AI agents, AI automations, time tracking, contextual capture, premium support, and 5,000 AI credits. Honestly, this is the plan you want if you're trying to do everything I just showed you. Business at $50 per seat per month, built for teams. Everything in professional, plus shared workspaces, access control, versioning, 90-day history, priority support, and 5,000 AI credits per seat. And enterprise, custom pricing, contact their team. Everything in business, plus unlimited history, compliance, audit logs, analytics, user provisioning, and a dedicated success manager. So the honest takeaway, even the free plan gives you the AI assistant and voice commands, which most tools charge for. But if you want agents and automations, the real game changers I showed you today, you'll want to go professional. So let's bring this full circle. Remember the problem I showed you at the start? 5 disconnected apps, me manually being the glue holding it all together, things slipping through the cracks? Routine AI didn't just patch that problem, it completely removed it. One workspace, one AI layer running underneath everything, and the system actually works for you instead of the other way around. If you're a freelancer, a creator, a manager, or running a team, I genuinely think this is worth trying. Link is in the description, and you can literally start for free. No card needed. And hey, if this was helpful, smash that like button. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. And drop a comment telling me what's the very first automation you'd build with this. I'll reply to as many as I can.